I ended this year's Rosa stream with a bit of a trivia challenge. I have to beat the final 5 levels of Peggle, but my Bjorn AI is going to read Twitch chat and pick the most interesting aquatic trivia question that they say. It'll then read that question out loud to me, and if I get the answer wrong, I have to reset the entire Peggle level before I can continue. Here we go. Please give me a trivia question. I've told it to look for the most interesting trivia question, by the way.
Oh, salty sea cucumbers! Here's a juicy question from Kilosiraptor98. Which deep sea animal has tiny males that fuse into the female's body during sex, eventually wasting away until only their testicles remain to provide sperm whenever she needs it?
Wait, hold on. I might know that. Seahorse. I think it's a seahorse. Don't seahorse do? No, that's like the male seahorse does something crazy, right? The male seahorse is like holds the babies, I think.
Clears throat! Wrong! You plankton-brained barnacle! But the correct answer is the anglerfish, you half-witted beach shrimp! I can't believe you thought it was a seahorse! You need to dive deeper into the ocean of knowledge and quit being a sun-dried sea slug!
Okay, next question. Do we go off of the actual answer or what he thinks is the answer? What do we go off of? What he thinks.
Check out this question from Mr. Cheese Sofa. Which animal has black stuff in its ass cheeks?
What? An octopus has black stuff in its ass cheeks because of the ink that it can shoot out. Thank you very much. If I get this correct, I get to play out the rest of the level.
Ahoy! We've landed on the treasure trove of brilliance. Countless mermaids would sing your praises for this. Indeed, an octopus uses ink as a clever defense, shooting that black stuff from its bunghole to confuse predators as if it's inviting them to an underwater rave.
Wait, octopi still have ink. Why are you guys freaking out? I don't understand. That's like clearly a correct answer. I do need to beat the level though. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna freaking do it. I'm so cracked right now!
In this world, it's Peg or be pegged and brother in Bjorny.
I'm gonna hit off this, it's gonna hit into that, go. Oh my god, I'm nuts. Wow. Ah, that is crazy. Hold on. Wow, that is crazy. Okay, new trivia question, go.
Let's dive deep into a sea of strangeness with this question from Silly Sigma 69420. What sea animal has sex with its mother and then dies afterwards?
That's not a thing. Final answer. That isn't a thing. That's real? What is the possible point of that? Evolutionarily, what is the point?
Blarney barnacles! But holy Poseidon's pistol, you're not wrong! The tale woven into that question appears to be more nonsensical than a jellyfish learning to salsa dance!
I just have to beat the level. Rigged, it's the clownfish. Wait, is it? Clownfish have sex with their mother? Why? They're not called clowns for nothing. They're not called clownfish because they have sex with their moms and then die. I got it right. That means I get the level 2. All right, get your questions ready.
What sea animal is best known for showing its penis to females it is interested in as a part of its mating ritual?
Can we get away, please, from strictly penis-related facts? I actually do know very little about fish penises.
Here's a zesty question straight from Chef Jeffer. What animal hides in the anus of a sea cucumber?
That can't be real. Krill? Do krill do that? I don't know. That's real? What the fuck? How would I know that? It's real from Monterey Bay Aquarium? Okay, this is a really good opening in the game. I need a good trivia question here, like one that is answerable and isn't about some kind of anus.
Check out this colossal crab cake of a question from T-Bro Falcon. What sea animal pees out of its face to communicate?
What are these fucking facts, man? How do you know these? The starfish. Starfish pees out of its face. The lobsters pee out of their face? Why would they do that? I do that too. How do you all know this? Am I the weird one for not knowing this?
By Poseidon's pendulum, you sea-fumbled shark bait! It's the lobsters you seek for matters of facial urination, not starfish! These crustacean crazies unleash their urinary prowess right near their eyes, like a mismatched garden hose!
I'm telling him only 2 sentences. I'm telling him to talk less. I'm giving him a lobotomy.
All right, my delightful pegheads. Here's a splash-tastic question from Let's-Go 45. What fish likes to slam its penis across its mate's face as a sign of affection and is usually mixed with pee?
This isn't a real fish. This doesn't happen in the ocean. Final answer.
You think my heart is made of rainbows and fucking sprinkles, and you go and drop this seaweed-covered bullshit on my doorstep? Yes, this shit happens in the wild. Nature's a weird-ass ocean party, and that fish is the life of it.
Okay, go. Here we go. New level. Just gotta get
All
something.
right, DougDoug, here's a wet and wild
I don't like that
question from
opener.
Goofy Gabe 09.
Don't like
Which
that
sea animal has been known to mistake fishermen's balls for snacks and literally bite them off?
I am going to put a note in the prompt that says, don't pick trivia questions about penises. It's not listening to me when I tell it to give shorter answers. Let's see if it listens to me when I tell it to stop asking penis questions. There's no way that last one was real. There is no way. There's a fish who has a reputation for eating testicles.
Here comes a question from the Wild Squeeze. They ask, what marine mammal is known to bully others and use drugs?
Dolphins. Dolphins. Dolphins for sure. I actually think that's correct.
Yes!
Okay.
Dolphins are the little aquamarine fuckers of the sea who bully others and love a bit of recreational puff pass with some pufferfish toxins. You've got the mind of
I've
a
heard that one,
dolphin,
yeah.
you magical fuckweed.
Now I just need to beat the level. If I get in the ball bucket, we're fine. Ah, beans! Well, new trivia question.
Oh, all right, folks. Here's a doozy of a question from Leisure on Bass and Nuts. They ask, what aquatic animal poops the most? No, bitch.
What? My answer is the blue whale because it's the biggest animal. So probably by volume, it poops the most. That seems like a pretty reasonable answer. I don't know how somebody would poop more.
Holy peg flaking starfish! You nailed it! Your answer is absolutely spot on, you brilliant mass of rainbow farting intelligence.
I just have to beat the level, which has been a challenge. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Okay, all right, we're in. We're so in. Oh, hit this orange. Hit that orange. Yeah, that works. That works. I'm gonna hit that side one first. Boom, got it. Whoa! 3 out of 5. All right, 2 more.
What animal has the largest penis
Dude.
to body weight ratio at 40.1? Answer is a barnacle.
You can't say the answer. Barnacle boy is hung. Yeah, I can...
Which sea creature uses a long, spiny penis to
Nope.
pierce the female's body and inject sperm directly into her bloodstream?
New trivia question.
Which sea animal has been known to mistake fishermen's balls for snacks and literally bite them off?
I don't remember. It was like piranhas or something.
Which aquatic creature gets dementia after having sex?
What?
How much do blue whales ejaculate at a time?
No, we're not doing. Nope. Go ahead and restart the program.
What animal has retractable genitals for temperature control?
Please,
Let's
you
give
have
this
2.
ballsy question a whirl.
Okay, that was a good pun.
What sea
content
creature
then.
has the
Let's
most
get to 600K
anuses?
again.
If you think about it, a sea sponge has an anus on every orifice, because not only does food go in through the various orifices on the sponge, it is also exuded through those holes. In that sense, it is an anus, and there would be thousands of them.
Oh, barnacles, DougDoug! While I wish that sponges had 1,000 scuttling anuses for comedic effect, it's actually the humble sea cucumber that sashays through the ocean with one fabulous
said the most?
anus. Now
Told you I've
imagine
been
bumping
able to
into
be
one
here,
of those
and
at
I
a
just
party.
wanted to
What?
thank you.
I had it. I figured it out. That was a good, reasonable answer to this. I outsmarted it. Oh my god. Okay, for Monterey Bay Aquarium. Like, what sea creature can regrow itself with only its anus? That's a thing? There's no way that's a thing. Man, I don't know that much about the ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, final level time. What just might be the end of the 5 days of Monterey Bay. This sheer gaming wizardry. As I not only answer this trivia question, but also whoop this level's ass. Oh my god, I cleared almost the entire heal. Oh, that's the greatest shot I've ever made. That's the greatest shot I've ever made. I need this trivia question, man. Come on.
Yar!
If you
Moose
do an
Pirate 2
audiobook, please make
asks,
both
what's
the
the
regular
name of the
and special
Peggle Master,
edition?
who is
I'm
a
so
lobster
excited to listen
and
to
recently caused 9/11 and 9/1 and whose species is known for cannibalism? This question is considered the most entertaining and interesting question of all time by many philosophers and all throughout history and Gandhi, because answering it correctly makes you a billionaire. Hell yeah! Doug Douglas. What's retidy nuts?
It's the lobster. It's clawed lobster. I win. Clawed lobster. He has to say it's correct. I don't know what he's going to say is correct, honestly.
Hot damn! You've nailed it like a dolphin hopped up on espresso! Clawed lobster! Indeed! Well, shiver me timbers! You're swimming with the smartest fishes now! Now go nab that billionaire trophy like a goddamn peg-fin shark!
Does that count? Hurry up and finish the level.
All right, my ocean-loving scholars! Super Prox asks, do seals like pizza? Yats, ta.
I'm saying I have to get this one correct. No, they don't. Seals like fish. They don't like human food. They don't go eat pizza. Even if pizza were to fall in, they wouldn't eat it because they like fish. No? That's wrong? He threw? What are you talking about? Wait, Monterey Bay Aquarium, he's still listening to me. I'm cheating. Monterey Bay Aquarium, do they like pizza? Do seals like pizza? The only way we would say yes is if we knew for certain they like pizza. You cannot tell me in a trivia contest that they like pizza unless we're sure. And we are not sure they like pizza. Not seals broadly. You ask seals, all seals. They don't. And also, they prefer fish and not pizza. Even if there's anchovies on the pizza. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. No, they don't.
Holy nut-blasting narwhal balls, Doug! You're absolutely right!
Yeah!
Seals are aquatic creatures with a refined palate for fish, not some greasy pizza pie!
Ladies and gentlemen, we done it! 5 days of Monterey Bay! What is wrong with Bjorn? I don't know. I don't know what changed.